We called it El Nido, the nest. It was just one room in Washington Heights, smelling of old paint and whatever dinner Javier had cooked. But it was ours. We were a small, warm world against the cold. We had a deeper hunger than a decent job. We wanted a baby. For years, the doctors gave me the same cold answer: no. Not yet. Every negative test was a stab of ice in my chest. But Javier would turn up the bachata, hold me close, and whisper, "This city can take our sleep, our money, but never our dream, mi vida." Then one morning, the exhaustion wasn't from a late shift. The nausea wasn't just the stale bus air. I knew I was pregnant. We had nothing. No crib, just 2 drawers pushed together. No savings, just the hope I held right here, under my ribs. But the dream was real. Javier would talk to my stomach, telling the baby about the Dominican sun, about its mother's smile, about the day we would finally leave the concrete and see the sea again. When I hit 9 months, everything stopped. The uniforms were dark. The voices were sharp, cold, and not in our language. In the chaos of that morning, they tore him away from me. Javier's face, a mask of sheer terror, was the last thing I saw clearly. A rough hand shoved me into a van. The door slammed shut on the sound of his name, ragged and desperate, being ripped from my throat. They took me to a place of steel and noise, sterile and hopeless. 2 weeks later, I gave birth, a small, perfect girl on a thin mattress in a crowded room. I named her Esperanza, Hope, but the hope was already incomplete. I sent letters. I made calls. I begged the officers who watched me, "¿Y Javier? ¿Dónde está mi hombre?" The answers were always the same. "We don't know. He's not here. Stop asking. Now I hold Esperanza. She is 1 year old." In the silence of this bunk, I sing the lullaby that Javier promised he would teach our child. But I can never finish the verse, because every night I stare at the ceiling and wonder, is he sleeping under a foreign sky? Is he looking at the moon too? Does he even know his daughter is here, waiting? And I wait for an answer the cold world will never give me.